Hello everybody and welcome back to the Retro Union Collectors channel today, and today we're doing the transformation guide on the Shattered Glass Flamewar and Fireglide. So to go ahead and get started, I'll just show you Fireglide super fast since it's super quick. So here he is in axe mode, and you can go ahead and flip the head up here, open the wings up, flip the tail all the way back, and flip his feet out. And that is his eagle dragon mode. And to go back, you just undo that. You just flip the head down, flip the feet in, fold the axe head or the blades down, and then get this little handle and fold it down. So super simple, but we can get that aside and we can go on to the main event, Flame War. But now to go ahead and get her transformed, where I like to start here is I come back here. I kind of grab by this hole here and the top of this, that way to keep this hole as one piece here. But you kind of want to just extend this out one click right here, and that will let you get these wheels off. And then you can take the wheels, and there's one hole and two pegs on one side, and two holes and one peg on the other side. I find it easier to bring the one peg to the inside like this, and then fold them up, line that one peg up on the inside, and then the other pegs will just line themselves up, just like that. Then you can take this and peg this into that hole, and that hole does have a little bit of wiggle to it. I like to wiggle it forward. But then we can take this and at this hinge, pop that up, and then you can spin this all the way around, and then just hinge this forward for now, pop it up at this hinge too, and then just kind of leave it up there for now. But now we can come down here, and kind of the easiest way I found to do this is just kind of spread the legs like this and take this piece, spin it back, and then you want to kind of bring the legs forward some and bring them back in. Kind of bring them forward to not hit that panel. And then you can take this whole section here and pop this back about halfway like that and spin it at that joint right there all the way around. And then before you fold this up, what I like to do is I fold the feet in, both feet in, grab the knees, pull this whole section out, and that will line up right here, a little tab in a slot. Just tab in right there. Show you on this side. Hinge this down and tab it in right there. And then you can take the arms and just kind of pop them down at the shoulders. That kind of give you some more clearance here. To now take this whole section and fold this entire thing up. Kind of spread the legs to give you clearance here. So you want to fold this entire thing up like that, and then you can position that down. And then this gap here between her shoulder and the bike section up here, you want to get this little thin gray part between that. So just down into there like that. I'll open this and show you a little better on this side. So right down into there. And then you can fold the wheels out, and you want to do the same thing. Two pegs on one side, one hole. I take the one and line them up down here, and then just peg that all together. Now with the arms here, you can kind of push it in a little bit, and then you want to rotate the arms down and slide this whole section here forward like that, just slightly. So slide that whole section forward, turn the arms up, and you'll see this little gray tab. We'll grab this little tiny gray slot right in here. It's kind of hard to see, but it does grab right there on both sides. And then the hands can peg together. And then at this point, there's this tab and this tab, or slot and slot, that will grab this tab right here and this tab right here. So you kind of just fold this out. You want to hook that top one in right there, and then line that bottom one in. Just kind of give that a good squeeze, push this way and give it a good squeeze. Then do that again on this side. So that top tab there, and then hook the bottom one in, like so. And that is it. That is her crotch rocket mode. Very, very cool looking. Kick the kickstand down, stands on its own. Pretty sweet. But now to get back into robot mode, you can fold the kickstand up. And then I come right here and I unhook these two side panels and fold them up on each side. And then you can kind of lift this whole section up a little bit just to give you a little bit better clearance here. But I use my fingernail to kind of split this tire apart. This part's kind of difficult. But just split the whole tire apart in half. And then just fold these sections straight up like this. And then you can tuck the kickstand the rest of the way. So now we're looking like this. We can then take the legs and hinge them out to the side. Then you can split the hands and you can hinge these sections up. Kind of get the whole shoulder joints out of the way a little bit here. But now you can take the legs and kind of straighten them and take this whole section here and fold this to about right here. Kind of get everything out of the way and spin it around right there at that little black ball joint in here. And then you want to push this forward until it clicks right there. Then spread the legs and fold this section up. Bring the legs back down. And then you want to fold the legs in here. And this part confused me a lot on Arcee. So there is actually a little tiny tab up here that will lock that joint into place. Right there. You'll feel it click. Then you fold the feet out. And then you can take the shoulders and click them into place. Once again, you'll feel it click into place right there. And then you can come to this back section and once again with the fingernails split this tire open. You're actually going to want to remove that. Just remove that entirely and then split it open and set it aside. Then utilizing all these hinges in here, bring this down, hinge this back like this, and that'll tuck that all into her back here. And then hinge it down one, and that'll let you get this in here with that peg in that slot right there. Goes right there. And then stretch this back out. Forgot this. You want to spin this around and then hinge that in. That'll kind of hold the whole backpack in place. And that is it. That is how to transform the Transformers Shattered Glass Flamewar. And it's pretty complex for a deluxe. I will give it that. It is pretty complicated for a deluxe. I was definitely impressed the first time I transformed the Arcee that this is a repaint of. But that being said, I hope that guide helped you out. If it did, let me know to like, comment, and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and have a good night.